Hello. Hello, Ryan. I hope your day is going better than mine. Right. I have no idea if this is going to work properly or if I'm just going to get disconnected again, but we'll see. I don't know. If it still does the same thing, then maybe I could try just for, not using um restream and just streaming like to Twitch directly or YouTube directly again, and see if that might fix it. But it's really weird. It's like, especially happening now, of all the times it could happen, this is like the worst time it could happen because I'm right at the end of this playthrough and I'm already struggling with this difficult boss fight. So it's yeah. Mm. I even, like I had a decent run going and then the stream dies, so then I have to quit because there's no point me finishing the run if I'm not streaming it or recording it. I want to have it recorded or streamed for the first time I beat it, considering I've been doing that for this whole playthrough. So, um, oh, okay, great. Stood dying. Yeah, I see. Well, at least that's something good. Well, if you can do it while you're lying in bed, then it can't be that bad. Right, here we go again. Oh yeah, well that's true actually. Hold on. I was gonna change some things on this set as well, wasn't I? Hmm. Or I did that. Hmm. We'll see. I mean, if the stream is gonna die again, then hopefully I can at least get the run before it does. I wouldn't be so upset there. At least that would be something good.
It's still a monster, so its head must be a weak point.
The cannons up above should be able to hit its head.
Imagine it dies a second before. No, I don't want to imagine that. Thank you. Uh, if that did happen, I'll just say whatever. I'll just leave it and then maybe do a video of it or something. You know, after I've got the maybe when I've made the Fatalis armor and it's probably much easier or something. woman. Why did I do that for? Why did I'm messing everything up here, aren't I? Whatever. I don't know why I took the mantle off. I'm just distracted here, I think. I'm thinking about stream issues and about other stuff. It really does not help.
It's still a monster, so its head must be a weak point.
The cannons up above should be able to hit its head.
Yeah, I've got heavy artillery on this set, and bombardier and stuff. I saw this strategy in Gaijin Hunter Tips video, so hopefully it helps, but I already had a decent run where I managed to get all the way to the end again, but I still ran out of time. So I'm using longsword now in the hope that it's faster. But it's still hard, of course. Bombardier helps with the bombs, though. It makes the bombs do more damage. The bombs are put down on the floor right before I climb up the ropes and start loading the cannons. Unless I forgot to do it, but I'm pretty sure I did do it. I saw them blow up, so 90% sure I did put them there. So then Fatalis runs into the bombs when he charges at me after I shoot the first cannon, and then gets staggered, and then I hit them with the cannon, and then they fall over because of all the damage that I've dealt. Nice iframes. Nice. Very good. Well, apparently it's worth it. It feels like it should be worth it. It does like... I can't remember exactly the damage it said it dealt now, but it was a good chunk of the health anyway. He said how much damage it dealt in the video, you know, and it seemed good, and other people said it was good. So I'll put the damage numbers on so you can see. And obviously I'm desperate because I've tried just using my weapon and it hasn't worked. So the only other thing I might do now is if I still can't manage it, then I might just go online and just do it multiplayer, you know, just have someone carry me if needs be. You know? Someone comes in with full Fatalis armor and carries me, you know, because it's I'm not really enjoying it. I just want to beat it for the sake of beating it, but I'm just hoping that with longsword I will actually get the win, you know. And then I'll be happy, but obviously it's more just a case of being stubborn and not wanting to give up when I might still be able to get the win, you know, if I can, which maybe I can, but I just don't enjoy the process, you know, so, which is different because most Monster Hunter quests, if I'm struggling, I still enjoy it, I'm still having fun, but this is one of those times where I'm not having much fun at all because it's just too hard in a way that I don't like. Well, I know I got to 5% health, but it's still the hard part, you know. It's not like it's easy just because I get to that. I mean, yeah, that feels like it's doing a lot more damage than I do with most of my normal attacks. Yeah, so where's the... Oh, that was too... whatever. That was too fast, but I'll just try it anyway. That's only 200... well, yeah, maybe the bombs don't do that much damage, but it's something. It all helps, doesn't it? So it's about as much damage as I do with, like, one of my stronger attacks of my weapon. So that seems pretty big to me. Which number? Isn't it? I don't know. I thought it's level 3 Bombardier, I'm pretty sure. Which is the most I can get without that Bombardier secret skill that obviously I don't have. Which maybe I could actually use a set that has that, to be honest, but whether that would make a huge difference, I don't know. If I'm really desperate, then I could try and getting the armor that lets me get Bombardier secret, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked to see which armor that is though. So. Clockwork set. Okay. Well, thanks. Well, I'm sure it's not that hard to make, but yeah. I pressed the input to do the foresight slash. It didn't work for some reason. Yeah, can't be too greedy though.
Get behind something!
At least that felt fairly quick. For my standards, at least. Oops. What the? Where's my iframes? I dodged through it. That's not fair. My iframes disappeared. I mean, I'm going to carry on, but I kind of feel like I've just failed the quest already now because I fainted once. Now I probably don't have enough time to actually finish it. So I'm probably just wasting my time doing this, you know. Yeah, I guess going until that at least is probably a good idea. Just, you know, I've already had this experience a few times, haven't I? So feels like every single run I end up with one faint, you know, due to some stupid reason, and then I run out of time, and then I always wonder, like, maybe if I'd not fainted, I would have not run out of time. So it's not a good feeling. Being right in front of his face, I guess, is a risky thing anyway. I'm stunned again. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Time and time again. Well, yeah, it takes 3 minutes, but then in that 3 minutes, if I just went down and started fighting sooner, I'm not going to be able to do as much damage as I'm able to do there in that time that it takes me to do all of this stuff. I feel like it anyway. I mean, certainly I'm getting faster. I'm being able to get to that first the phase 2, you know, the first big flame nova thing, is I'm actually getting to that point a little bit quicker than I've done in the past. You know, it's only like a minute or two, but oh right, okay, fair enough, I guess. But I mean, I don't mind it, you know. It's not the most fun thing, but I just, you know, I'm not really enjoying this anyway. So if this is going to help me get the win, then I'm willing to do it. Yeah. Well, I enjoy the fight, but I don't enjoy the time limit. The time limit is the problem. The actual boss is the time limit. Fatalis is not the threat. The threat is the time limit. That is my problem with this fight and why I hate it so much. You know. Because if it wasn't for the time limit, I wouldn't be trying to rush it. I wouldn't be making all these mistakes. Getting hit so many times, fainting so many times. You know, I would just be actually enjoying it. And actually appreciating Fatalis as a monster, as a threat, as a challenge. But because of the ridiculous time limit, I can't do any of that stuff. It just becomes incredibly difficult to the point where it's not even fun anymore. You know, Fatalis, as dangerous and as powerful as he's meant to be, and how well Iceborne has been able to represent them as this incredibly dangerous monster that's like a force of nature and, you know, everything. They wasted it. They wasted all of that effort, they obviously did, to make him so dangerous and so intimidating. And then they made a quest where he is actually outranked by an even more dangerous foe that hides in the background. The 30-minute time limit is actually scarier than Fatalis. Like, what the heck is this? You know, it's like I'm scared of the time limit more than I am the monster that's right in front of my face. They couldn't just let Fatalis be the main event. They couldn't just let that be true. They just had to make some bullshit time limit that ruins it. Maybe not for everyone, but for me. And I know I'm not the only one because I've seen other people complain about the same thing. Yeah, as soon as the judgment is no longer a threat, exactly. I mean, it's the same thing. You know, in that case, at least it's actually Alatreon is doing the move, so it's still part of Alatreon. It's not some arbitrary time limit that doesn't even have anything to do with Fatalis, you know. So it's almost as bad, but yeah, at least it kind of makes sense. But you know, the problem there, as I say, is as you mentioned, you know, it's only fun when you don't have to engage with the mechanic. You know, the mechanic is so binary that it's like it's either kills you and you can't do anything to stop it, or it doesn't mean anything. You know, so that is also bad. But yeah, this is worse obviously because it's a lot harder, but you know, and because it feels more arbitrary. But, yeah, I mean, if they wanted it to be something like that, couldn't they make it something like, I was thinking this last night, you know, they could have done something where if you take 30 minutes, then Fatalis like takes off into the air and does like a massive Nova nuke thing that destroys the entire arena, and that's why you fail the quest, you know. At least that would feel a bit more climactic and epic, not just, oh, 30 minutes have passed so your hunter can no longer fight, you know. For some reason they just keel over and die, yeah. Because apparently they now have only 30 minutes to live. I mean, I know that pretty much every Monster Hunter quest has a time limit, so there's always an arbitrary element to that, but usually it exists not to force you to speedrun. Normally it exists to actually force you to engage with the monster in a more fair way, you know, so you aren't just able to like do one attack every 5 minutes and still get the win, you know, and that's fair. I don't, you know, that I agree with, but this is not like that. This is exactly the opposite of that. This isn't forcing you to engage with the monster, this is forcing you to speedrun the monster. I'm surprised it didn't get hit there.
something.
Pretty much everyone had an issue with the time limit. Yeah, I know. They only see it. They only see past it after a threat to them anymore, and then argue, "Get good." Well, I don't think I'm ever going to be saying that. I hope not, anyway. But you know, it's more like, I don't know, get carried or cheese getting the Fatalis armor with Plunder Blade, and then that's the real get good, you know, in this fight. I'm just so glad that at least I've played Rise and Sunbreak, and I know that they never did anything like this in that game, and I hope they never do anything like this again. You know, like, I beat Primordial Malzeno, and it was really hard, and I took many tries, but I never got this frustrated. Like, you know, it was never boring. It was never overly frustrating. You know, even the Hazard version in that special arena quest, if you've ever done that, Ryan, you know, or anyone else watching, there's a really tough, you know, Hazard version. And I did it with a friend, and that took a lot of tries. And I did it on my own, and that took a lot of tries. But you know, it was never overly frustrating like this is. I actually enjoyed the fight because the monster is the focus of that, not the time limit. So really. Can't counter that. I hate that move sometimes. Like he always knows to use it when I'm gonna get caught by it, you know. Just walk straight into it. Or just... Oh, I'm stunned again. Great. Doesn't happen often. At least. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did I get up? I don't know why I got up. See, I'm trying to rush it, and then this shit happens. You know, fainted the hazard version in 3 and 4 and 5 attempts. Fatalis no faint took 3 weeks. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I don't think it's necessarily like, I wouldn't say this is necessarily harder to do, to not faint against than Hazard, Primordial, Malzeno. In that respect, I think they're about the same level of difficulty. It's just that Primordial Malzeno doesn't have a bullshit time limit that's not balanced for most people, you know. It's only balanced for speedrunners and people who enjoy speedrunning and have like the ultimate maxed out full, you know, damage sets and have the ability to play well enough to take advantage of those sets, you know. Well, if it had a 50-minute timer, then it would obviously still be really hard to beat. I would think most people probably still wouldn't be able to do it unless they practiced a lot. It would just not feel like it is now, you know. For me, I would have enjoyed it. I would have actually had fun with this quest, not, you know, not just felt like it's just a frustrating, bad design bullshit fest, you know. Where it's just like the game developers deciding to get sadistic on all the players, you know. Got to green sharpness. Have you thought of flint shotting it with tunnel force? Well, yeah, I do that sometimes, but I want to, you know, just feel like I don't get the opportunity to do it very often.
Something's happening to it.
Really?
Roaming ballista is now operational.
We need to do something about that attack. Breaking its head should weaken it.
He's like, oh, you're shooting at me, are you? Oh, you're shooting at me. Oh, okay. I don't like that very much. I think you should die as well. I mean, how much time do I have now then? I mean, 10 minutes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, but... No, I mean, like I say, if I hadn't have fainted these 2 times, maybe I could do it, but it's hard enough to just not faint when I'm trying to rush it. And I feel like I have to rush it, otherwise I'm going to run out of time, so... Is that the... Is that the head? Probably not the head. Well, I don't know. Normally I'm good at being patient, but it's just, you know, when I feel like I'm being rushed, then I play worse. And then I get less patient. I was being patient the first few times I did this quest, and then I kept running out of time. So... Yeah. Well, I tried doing that thing with the smoke bombs and it didn't work. So I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong, but I was on the roaming ballista. Well, I used the smoke bomb, went on the roaming ballista, just like I saw in the video, and then they just blasted me in the face with the fireball. So I don't know. I'll try it again, but I don't know what I might have done wrong there, or bad luck or something. But yeah. So I don't really know if using longsword is better. I mean, in some ways it might be better. Oh, I forgot to swap my set around. Whatever, I can do it in the quest. It's a bit of a waste of time, I suppose, but oh well, whatever. Hopefully it won't make a difference. All I did was bring heavy artillery gear. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I know how to do that.
It's still a monster.
Although I don't Farcaster back, I just faint. So that I can get Fortify.
Up above should be able to hit its head.
Because I think I need Fortify. If I don't have Fortify, I don't think it's even possible for me to actually do enough damage. So... feels like, you know, the reason why they gave you 5 feints in this quest is so you can feint twice, get Fortify, and then actually do enough damage to get the win. You know, because I genuinely don't understand how anyone could actually do enough damage without Fortify. You know, maybe, I'm sure it's probably possible, but yeah. Right, thank you. I hope it's smart. I don't feel very smart right now, but you know. I feel like a smart person would have just stopped trying and would have just gone online and got carried by someone with better gear, but you know. Someone with that's already has the Fatalis armor. Shit. Didn't exactly go according to plan, but it's fine. Yeah, well, if you did it no feint, then yeah, but what about if you have insurance? Does it still count as fainting? The guild doesn't know you fainted. Did it really happen? If a hunter falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Moxie, yeah, well obviously Moxie doesn't count as fainting because you don't faint. Well, you thought you were safe? No, you're never safe. Doesn't work to counter that, does it? I could, yeah, I mean, if I wanted to use everything. But, you know, I mean, it would be good if I could faint more, but I feel like the goal is to not faint at all, aside from the 2 feints at the beginning for Fortify, because I feel like if I faint at all, aside from that, then I've pretty much already failed the quest, because I'm going to run out of time. Or at least I'm very likely to run out of time, you know. At least they can't reach that far. Oh yeah, if you're trying to do no feint, then obviously that's another thing you could do, is use, yeah, the Palico with the healing thingy, healing move. If you don't count that as fainting. Why the timing for that is so weird to me. I don't know. I guess it almost feels like the delay is so strong that it might not even be worth trying to counter it like that. I should just wait for that one, shouldn't I? Oh. Still had one more shot left. Hello, please. This is probably not worth doing. Whatever. Didn't even make... Yeah, they were already angry, weren't they? So... Wasn't gonna make them do a wall bang anyway. 50% on half time. Well, okay, yeah, that's good. The problem is, this is where he starts getting really, really, really hard and hard to hit. So.
We need to do something about that attack. Breaking its head should weaken it.
Yeah, I guess the Dragonair should make a difference. If I can break the head soon, it'll obviously make a big difference too. Did that hit the head? I think it did. Okay, very good.
Weaker now. Another gigantic plane. Head for Fatalis' position.
Nice! I hope so. Don't actually have any ammo, so I can't do that. Should have probably sharpened as well, shouldn't I? Oh well, the Dragonair is ready soon. What was that? Come on, I'm behind them. How are they hitting me with that move when I'm behind them? Nope, that is not safe. feels like that move, the clutch claw. Good. Want to sharpen first, that's all. Oh, God. Guess that was a bit silly. Yeah, he's just gonna do it and do it and do it and do it and do it again. New favorite move. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I've still got this to use as well, haven't I? So that's good.
Another gigantic flame. Head for Fatalis' position.
I'll try and get the Dragonair after this then. Come a little closer. Not like that though. Oh! Are you kidding me? I was pressing the dodge button. I did press it. I just pressed it too late. So stupid. Again, I wish I just wasn't painting in these really stupid ways, because then I probably wouldn't run out of time, you know. This is the one time where fainting like that is really not good, you know. Okay, well that's good then. Thankfully that does still have a limited range. Oh, really? Now he just wants to do that over and over again, I see. Yeah? Okay, well, at least there is a way I can stop it. Let's see.
Another gigantic flame. Head for Fatalis' position.
Oh! I didn't have time! That's really not fair. That's so unfair. Incredibly unfair. Hello, I'm here. That was a bit stupid. Well, I countered it, but then they hit me anyway with a double move. Hello, come out, please. Fuck you, Fatalis. Yes, somehow it's over.
You are.
Is the stream still working? Yeah, GG. Well, I wouldn't say it was a GG, but you know, a win is a win. So I like the way it's playing the original Monster Hunter victory theme. That's cool. How long did I even have left? 3 minutes more. So yeah, you know, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So I know. I mean, like, maybe the time limit in some ways wasn't as bad, but then I don't know. Like, it's weird. As I say, I do think it's because I'm using longsword as well. I do feel like I'm able to do better with longsword than with switch axe in this quest in some ways. And I'm sure, you know, obviously I could get a lot better than I am, but yeah. I didn't think I would, yeah. Well, yeah, longsword. I mean, the thing is, just before I did this, when I was grinding for the Alatreon material so I could make the switch axe, I did it with switch axe, with the Frostfang switch axe, and it took me 25 minutes or something, 22 minutes or something like that. And then I did it with the Frostfang longsword, and it took me 17 minutes. So, and I was able to break the elemental state like way faster. So then I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm better with longsword than I am with switch axe. You know? So yeah, maybe. I mean, I probably could do this with switch axe, but you know, it's just I'd have to be perfect. Like, I feel like if I faint once more, then it's over. You know. So at least with this setup. Okay, it's done. Save the game, please. Save the game. 4 faints, I don't care. All the master rank, yeah. New decor. Fatalis, legendary symbol pendant. Switch axe is good against him too, but only in a certain playstyle. Well, yeah, if you have to use sword mode more, which is not my style, so yeah. Now to grind is full set. Yay, it's so much fun. I want to do it again. It's different music it's playing, I think, isn't it? Isn't it? Or is that just me? There's zero sum discharge spam. I can imagine because you're hitting the head a lot, and the head is the weak point. I was trying that a little bit, but it just felt too awkward for me and luck based, so I just didn't bother carrying on. Well, thank you, Longsword. Even though I wanted to do it with switch axe, but I can do it with switch axe some other time.
Hunter, good to see you. Have you already recovered from your battle with Fatalis?
No, I haven't. I'm still shaking.
You have the grit of a true hunter. We have a visitor. Just arrived.
It bullies Fatalis, but it's high risk. Well, exactly. Yeah. And that's not my style. Like, I'd rather use longsword than do that, because that is not my style at all. I know someone who probably it is their style, but they haven't got this far in Iceborne yet. So maybe if they ever do, we'll see if she uses that playstyle against Fatalis. But if she ever plays it more, I don't know. We'll see. A visitor, have we?
It's been a while since we've done this. Is everyone in good health?
No, I've got like severe burn wounds all over my body. I don't know how I'm still standing.
How are you feeling, kid?
Yeah, well, yeah. Aiden is, obviously you can't keep Aiden down.
Couldn't be better. I'm happy that you're in high spirits.
I'm actually surprised you made another trip to the New World.
He wanted to observe how the commission works. As such, he'll only be here for a short period.
Okay.
Yes. I found your slinger technology fascinating. The work put into developing it is amazing, to say the least. I have high praise for the commission's flexible hierarchy, too. It allowed you to adapt on the fly to any situation.
Something like that.
If we didn't have you as the foundation of this joint operation, slaying Fatalis might have been a fool's errand.
Yeah, I don't think, well, without the slinger and the clutch claw, I think that Fatalis would have been, well, people probably have beaten it without that, but it would be tremendously more difficult. You don't think he ever leaves again? Well, he probably enjoys it so much he doesn't want to leave.
You have shown me not only how excellent your hunting prowess is, but how well you support each other. Once again, I must commend you all on a job well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Aiden, I believe tales of your efforts have reached someone you know.
Ah, really?
He heard about how you were wounded when you protected your teammate. He was quite a mess after he heard about
Because it's just like what the Ace Commander did, isn't it? To pull him. Yeah. I think, wasn't it? I feel like that was true, or at least he defended him in some similar way in Ultima.
His face turned red with anger, as if you were in front of him.
Or was it? It was something like that anyway.
You have a good master.
Yeah.
Really? It's good to hear that he hasn't changed. Sir, if you cross paths with my
Julius.
master Julius again, could you relay a message for me?
So was this where the name Julius first appeared then? Or, I don't know, maybe. 7 to 8 minutes. Really? I don't believe that. I'd have to see it to believe it. So yeah, I wonder if that's where the name first appeared, and then it gets used again in that Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild movie, which is pretty good.
Tell him I kept my promise. You're someone I want him to meet, so we'll be home soon. And I will return. He can count on that.
Understood.
Yeah, I will check that stuff out.
Well then, shall we proceed with the observation?
I'd like to take on a quest, actually, if that's fine with everyone.
Oh, really?
What? Well, we could start off with a gathering quest.
You'll also need a tutorial on how to use the clutch claw.
I'm at your disposal.
Well then, I'll leave you to tend to our guest. Show him everything the new world has to offer.
The new world has a lot to offer, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Speak to the commander. Speak to the... Well, what, does anyone... Do they have anything to say? What about you?
Oh, good.
What is it?
Hunter, once again, thank you for a job well done. After you slayed Fatalis, so much paperwork to fill out, everyone returned home.
Everyone?
But no one has been able to catch their breath. You know, I never asked, but where are you from, anyway?
Moga.
Nah, never mind. I was curious, but it's none of my business.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you anyway. TA Wiki bans those things, also mantles, and most things that are fun. Yeah, it's not really the way I like to play the game all the time, but I don't know. Sometimes it's cool to try and do things like that.
You coming to the new world is more than I could have ever asked for.
I did do a video myself of beating, which quest was it again? We run this town without mantles or clutch claw, so I know the feeling. But that was like way easier than this.
Also, the General asked me to present this to you. I do wonder how you kept your nerves when Fatalis made its early entrance.
Well, I didn't.
Even I thought we were gonna die out there.
Well, I did. I did die. Ledge attack spamming and any type of interaction with the environment. Right. No cheese allowed, if you count it as cheese. Fatalis' event quest has been unlocked. This event quest, called Fade to Black, can be taken from the quest counter. Of course. Savior's Guild Crystal Pendant. Just weapon and armor versus monster, yeah. It's cool sometimes, you know. You can even only use specific slinger ammo.
Hey, buddy. Glad to see you again. What a hunt, huh?
Yes. That's quite a hunt, yeah.
You know, back home I was asked to take care of some pretty unique missions.
True.
And I told myself that the success of the mission was the only thing that mattered. But that was my bad. My master put me in line. He told me it was safety first, mission second.
Mm-hmm.
When we were heading back to the New World, he told me I was out cold and feverish. But the words of the field team leader and my master never left my head. Stand and fight. It's really our words to live by. I bet everyone who lived in Castle Schrade thought the same thing.
Probably didn't do them much good though.
I can't wait to spill all the details on what happened. Huh? To who? Well, first, I guess the field team leader. And then when I return home, there's someone else that ought to know. Ah, gosh, Rocket. I totally forgot to apply for my vacation time. Man, what am I gonna do? Time off. Ah, well. Yeah, I just need to fight a bit more.
Stand and fight.
But anyway, here, take this. It's a good luck charm until I return. You kinda need it, seeing as you always fall off things.
Guiding bond crystal. May our bondage be everlasting.
Hey, that reminds me.
Oh, see. Oh, now the Seeker wants to say something. Yeah.
Greetings.
If we are the ones who do the slaying, then what in turn will eventually do us in? The emergence of Fatalis and its existence does nothing to change this question. Our comrade from Analytics said something very peculiar. The demise of humans is not a difficult concept. No, humans are simply the same as any other creature. Our experiences in the New World and the confirmation that Fatalis is no mere legend further validate my thought. Despite all of it, why have humans evolved to believe that they are the only special being? It's highly possible that Fatalis is not the one to end humanity. That's what I felt. Any creature that we could not define in our minds was simply deemed an elder dragon. But I feel that even that definition has become doubtful to me. Please, keep that thought close to you, Hunter. Deep thoughts. I am truly glad you came to the New World. You too.
Hey,
When my partner had to be carried out, a thought crept into my mind. If I ever lost someone dear to me, I should just go home. And being a handler, would I even do that again? But at the same time, the people here before us must have thought the same thing countless times. Despite the hardships, they stayed here for decades. I dwelled on it for a while, but I think I know why. Why they stayed in the New World. There was something driving them, something different from joy or sadness. A certain madness, perhaps. And that's why I won't be buried here. One day, I'll go home. What, you thought I'd say something different? No way, I'm going to go back and be that bright morning star of hope. My partner said he's going back too. He's got an annoying side, but I gotta admit, it'll be fun to see him again over there. Ah, hope. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Sometimes.
Welcome back.
Your vacation's over, huh? Get enough rest? I can't believe you actually defeated Fatalis. Yeah, me too. Wish I was there to witness it myself. You should have been watching my stream. He never watches my streams, field team leader. There's so many things I want to hear, but I'm just glad you were able to pull it off. While we were holding down the fort here, we got reports of the situation. It was a merry-go-round of emotions. It was like an avalanche of monster feelings were hitting me right in the chest. The only thing I can do is look back and laugh at how silly I was. I have you to thank for that. Alright, I almost forgot. I decided to take a trip to the old world for a bit. No idea when, but I'm going to do it. He's never been there, as he said. Our loud A-lister friend told me he'd show me around. Said he had someone he wanted me to meet. Could be a lot of people. And if I went with him, then he'd be able to fulfill some promise he made. I hope I don't regret this.
Roger.
I guess so.
He doesn't have anything to say about Fatalis, unfortunately.
Amazing.
Once again, a job well done on defeating Fatalis. How you managed to pull that off and come back home safely. I'm at a loss for words. This experience has given me a lifetime of questions that I'll need to figure out. Like, what exactly was Fatalis? And how could it be capable of such destruction? Even when considering it's an ancient creature that has evolved over and over through the ages. Why would it need so much power? So much that it could wipe out an entire country in a single night. Why? It doesn't make sense. Is there a reason? Does it seek something? Does it have a motive? Who knows if this mystery will be solved in my lifetime? There are times when I startle myself in the middle of the night just thinking about it. Life really is too short. Maybe it is. That's not fair. Got some interesting questions. Good point. I mean, it's probably like Fatalis is so strong because they came in, they evolved or appeared first like a long time in the past when maybe the, you know, like there were more dangerous monsters around or something. So that's why they're so powerful and why they've been able to live for so long. And something like that. Hunter, I've got some knowledge to plop on you, as you kids say. My research has been swimming along well, you see. And I've come up with a new form of alchemy. Ooh. Make sure to give it a curl, as the saying goes. What's that then? Not. Is it? Oh yeah. Not that. Not that. Is one of these then, I guess. Not that. Not that. With this. What's the new thing? Oh, this. Okay. Meld an Elder Spirit Vein bone with decorations for a sealed face zone. You can create up to 3 at once, right? So it's just, you want to get the best decorations. I guess that's cool. I might use that sometime. Right, now I can look at the armor. And the weapons. Fatalis end. It's the end for you. A fabled switch axe that fell the legendary Black Dragon. It has seen both agony and joy. Well, yeah, it looks pretty strong already. I don't know, is that max level or can you upgrade it as well, I wonder. Obviously the affinity isn't good, but it has to have even that still can be balanced in some way. Fatalis Blade. Those who hold this Fatalis greatsword are destined to be locked in an eternal struggle with the beast before they take you over. It does have an upgrade, okay. Cool. Even better then. Fatalis Sickle. A Fatalis longsword for reaping souls. Unhealable wounds torture those it strikes for centuries. Yeah, that's appropriate. They live for centuries. Fatalis Dual Blades. Infused with the fury of Fatalis itself, this weapon turns the user's arms into blades of death. That's a classic design. Yeah. I do like this design of this one. The ultimate power in this Fatalis sword and shield is said to shake continents with a mere slash. Just one slash, that's all you need. Fatalis Buster! Leonardo Buster! No. Sacred Fatalis Hammer. Open the south gate, draw life from the veins of the dragon. What's that in reference to? South gate. Alatran. Oh, that's the Alatran weapon. Fatalis Menace. Dennis the Menace. A Fatalis hunting horn of despair. Its song causes listeners to turn into unfeeling beasts. Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later. Fatalis Lance. This Fatalis Lance has inherited a terrible power capable of unheard levels of destruction. Scary. Fatalis Gun Lance. I like the way it's got an eye on it. Looks a bit like Calamine from Dark Souls. It's kind of fitting. They are similar. A Fatalis gun lance that curses with its evil gaze, its very glimmer instills fear. Oh yeah, I looked at the switch already. Fatalis Charger. A Fatalis charge blade that hunters fashion from the Black Dragon they helped hunt. As you do. That's what hunters do. Fatalis Glaive. Within this Fatalis insect glaive, nature and evil both seek the key to control the uncontrollable. Fatalis Pit. Not into the pit, it burn. The wicked wings of this Fatalis light bowgun fires a devastating shot to the soul of its user. So, it's not just the targets that are getting hit, it's actually you. Bore cannon. A heavy bowgun containing the soul of Fatalis sports peerless power and performance. Bow of Rack and Ruin. Good name. This one's got a bit more of a clever name. The whir of the wicked arrows fired from his Fatalis bow, sing a prelude to destruction. Good start. Yeah, looks pretty scary. Very Fatalis. You become the Fatalis. Yeah. Remove the skill level cap for the skill secrets. Grants true razor sharp. It's transcendence. Yeah. Health plus and stamina plus 100 at the start of the quest or after fainting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Max handicraft. Yeah, why not? Stun resistance, why not? Guard, yeah. And evade window for good measure. Full weakness exploit and critical eye. Yeah, that's good skills. And of course it has ridiculous slots as well. Just all level 4, all level 3. It's like, you want slots? You want slots, do you? Oh, okay, here's some slots, yeah. I don't know, I mean obviously having handicraft would be nice for some weapons, but most of the time I wouldn't say I really need it. So, I don't know. I suppose for the Fatalis weapons maybe you want that. Because they look like you need that to really make the most of them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of those evil eyes. Yeah, that's a lot of raw, no doubt about that. It's probably got the most raw of any weapon. Even though they have bad affinity, but you know, probably balances out to still be pretty good, especially with how, you know, you can get critical skills very easily in this game. Well, I'd like to make it, but definitely I'm not going to be doing it all on my own, that's for sure. I don't think that's worth it. But you know, at least I know I can do it now, so I can relax a little bit more, because at least I know it is possible. But yeah, just still, you know, I still kind of feel like it's a bit too hard to be really fun. But yeah, maybe after that, maybe now I can start to try and enjoy it a little bit more though. I mean, longsword did help a lot, so if I'd started using longsword sooner, I might have been able to get the win, like on that first stream, or you know, at least by maybe, you know, yesterday. Although yesterday I did have the stream get cut out because of issues, which thankfully haven't happened again since I did all that stuff earlier. So hopefully that problem has now been sorted and that won't happen again. Because it was a bit weird and annoying. Anyway. Very good. What next? Oh yeah, right. I was gonna check. Has anyone got anything to say to me then in these areas? Since there was a few people that had something to say to me there. So what about in Astera? Doesn't seem like it, but... Nope. Ready to get pumped? I was pumped. Oh yeah, I can look at the Palico armor now and weapon, can't I? I'll allow myself to look at that too.
Hey, yeah.
I'm sure this is pretty strong too. It's funny that they just, yeah, right, it's the tiny little hunter. Yeah, okay. It's just so stupid. But it's cute. I like the way it looks though, you know, having like a hunter on the back. And it's got the classic Monster Hunter 1 style box art design, so very good. A Fatalis weapon that after seeking unparalleled destruction turned into the very hunters it destroyed. So hunters, so that's interesting because it's kind of implying that in the same way that a hunter that kills Fatalis and then, well, or makes an armor out of Fatalis pieces, eventually becomes Fatalis, you know. But then it's trying to say almost like that Fatalis also becomes hunters, you know. So it's a bit strange. A Fatalis Palico armor steeped in an ominous aura. A dark power can be felt from the glaring eyes. Yeah, it's very sinister. Doesn't look so scary when Palico is wearing it. Feline Fatalis body. A Fatalis Palico armor steeped in an ominous aura. Rumor has it that its owners keep disappearing. Where do they go? Nobody knows. And it is strong, so I might make it at some point, but I like the look of the stuff that he's wearing right now. Fatalis body, Wiggler hat. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sure there's some funny mixes you can make. Where is it now? Make the ultimate Wiggler. Yeah. The ultimate. That's the final boss of Wilds. This is Wilds. Spoiler. Fatal Wiggler. But Wiggalis. You've never seen it before. Or yeah. I think that's better actually. That's brilliant. I love that. That makes beating Fatalis worth it. Yeah. That makes it all the better. Yeah. You put your Fatalis in your little pot. So yeah, that's no longer available. Yeah, there's still event quests that I'd like to do on stream or in a video, so I'll do some of those now then. Right, Muscle Monkey Madness. Return to monkey. Boy, I wish I could be as strong as you hunters. Maybe instead of getting buff, I could wear... I got it! Yes! Inspiration! To the message boards! What, are you going to Game FAQs? Good luck, thank you. It can't be as hard as Fatalis, can it? Maybe? Maybe the one with Too Furious, perhaps. But not this one, but I don't know. Depends, I guess. Yeah. Right, actually. Famous last words. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, did I forget to restock my items? Who needs it? Who needs all my items? Oh, hold on. Is it just one at a time? Well, if it's only one at a time, that's not so bad. Dun, 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 dun. Although maybe it's like the other Rajang might show up after the first one is injured or something. So. Yeah, no walls for you to cling on, sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, here they are. Here's for Jang 2. At least the first one must be fairly low on health by now, I would think. And if they can hurt each other, that'll be good. Although, can I use the... Ridiculous. Can I use... Yeah, you can use the lever, so... Yeah, just kill each other. Problem is, actually using the lever is the problem, yeah. It's not easy to do either, is it? So... Especially when they're sticking so close to each other. But, you know, I mean... If they hurt each other and kill each other, then it's not that bad. This works too, I suppose. I can at least fight this one for a bit. sure I had time to dodge after that, but I did not. Yeah, just stay over there. You won't see us if you just stay over there. Never mind. Which Rajang is which? Well, this I can kind of tell because of, one's got the horns broken and the other doesn't. In some ways it's more fun to do it like this than it is to do it with the fences anyway. More chaotic, wacky. Look at that reposition, you know. They changed the, they were so locked on to the other Rajang, even when they'd moved so far away from where they were originally were, but they still managed to hit them dead on. Impressive. An excuse to watch two Rajangs go at it. I think they want to fight each other more than they want to fight me. Okay. This one's definitely bigger as well, isn't it? Was this the first one? Or was this the second one? I feel like this was the first one, but maybe not. Just jumping back and forth. Doing his best Kirin impression. Okay, that was a good finish. That's a fun quest. I like that one. Yeah, I hope I do like the Furious one. Even more chaos. I've only ever done one Furious Rajang in this game, so far. So I barely even remember what's different about them. Although I think they're a bit similar to the Rise Sunbreak version. So yeah. Some memories, I think, they'll still count. You get mega armor skins. Okay, cool. Buff ticket. The product of you defining those muscles and getting pumped up. Show it to the smithy. Sunbreak version is washed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I still thought they were pretty tough in Sunbreak. I'd have to fight them more in this game and go back to Sunbreak again and do it in there and see which one I think is harder.
Hello, Fiver.
No, tracker as well.
Looking good.
There you are, Hunter. Congratulations on taking down Fatalis. You're really something. The stakes were high, but you really pulled through for us. It's incredible what we've witnessed. I never could have imagined I'd live to see a day like this. But then again, I thought the same thing about seeing Alatreon. I bet everyone in the guild is in a frenzy right about now. And I can't blame them. We all hunger for the truth, no matter when it comes, or at what cost. It's not enough to have knowledge, but to know when to take it seriously. And there are people taking this very, very seriously. But don't think I'm just talking about the guild here. Now it's up to each individual to decide how to accept the truth. Me, I just want to believe in our future and everything it takes to get us there. Anyway, what about you? You should take a second to have a good, long thought about these things too. Maybe I will. What? Where is this general guy? I was thinking about that and then I forgot. Where do you find him? If he's apparently supposed to be around. Is he still in Astera, I guess? But I would think so anyway. I don't think he was here, was he? No. Any generals? No, no generals. No generals appear. Maybe he's still on that gathering quest. Oh yeah, I can check about what I can make. Yeah. I suppose it's an armor set. Yeah, buff body. Oh yeah, check out those purple muscles. Obviously looks more fitting than the default. Not exactly my style. You can probably make some funny combinations with this as well. Agitator attack boost. I mean, the skills are good, I suppose. Well, I guess the layered version. Or could I already make that? Well, I couldn't make it, but I could see it before because of the boutique ticket. I don't know then. If he is supposed to be around, then I don't know where. Because before, a while ago, I could go from... Oh, they want to say something too. Meowster, I heard that you completed every last quest the Commission has to offer. I'm speechless, really. Extremely impressive work. You've proven you stand at the tippy top of the New World food chain. Thank you. Oh, she's wearing this again now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I don't know how to get to that room that it let me get to before, which is weird. I've been informed that you completed the Monster Hunter of the New World quest. I've never heard of anyone accomplishing anything like it, Meowster. You're absolutely unparalleled. It's been my great privilege to watch you blaze a trail through uncharted lands with just your wit and a weapon to guide you. Suppose that's true. But I don't know how you can get back there again. That one room, that room I was in those cutscenes. Let's see, I'm a bit confused. So if that's where he is, then I don't know how to do it. A bit strange. That's like the one mystery of Monster Hunter World that I don't understand still. Bit weird. Not snowing here anymore. It's been raining, but it's a bit too warm for snow.
Hi.
The winter platter is so hot and creamy. It looks like it. Mighty Muscle Monkey Madness. It's me. Yeah, hunters are something else. This won't do. I'm not satisfied, they said with a fire in their eye. Their passion for muscles easily surpasses my inspiration. Get pumped up. This time I actually changed my arms. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have max resentment. Just confused there. I suppose it's just the same setup then, where the other one is going to appear after I've done enough damage to this one. Oh yeah, I can turn the damage numbers off now, can't I? I don't need them on anymore, I'm not hunting Fatalis. Good luck for real this time, okay. Thank you. I mean, like I say, I might need more practice for this one because I don't really remember the moves deck. I remember the first time I did it, I did faint twice, so you know. I might faint a few times, although now at least I do have better armor. So, yeah, that's something, and better skills in general. I dodged it. Furious Rajang's on a rampage. Aim for its head. Yeah, I know. I remember this. Maybe I should have got Mind's Eye. What the heck was that? I don't remember that move. At least some of the openings are the same as the regular Rajang though in this game. Oh. I hate it when I dodge into attacks because they were aimed at the Palico. The worst feeling. And stuff like Rajang, that happens a lot, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Oh. I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Of course. Did I not have enough energy to do the foresight stuff? Weird. I did press the input, so I don't know what happened there. Yeah, number 2. The worst problem is the fact that when they like, one of them hides behind the other and then I can't even see the attacks coming. Yeah, the other one's much bigger. Isn't it? Oh yeah, it's Nero going hard. A big fist. That was close. Turned around at the perfect time there. That's why I should have had Mind's Eye. Well, I'm pretty sure they must be doing a good amount of damage to each other as well. Okay. Good timing. Come on. At least let me get the sharpen before you hit me. Now they don't want to go for each other anymore. Like they see me sharpening and they're like, ah, easy target. Perfect. Maybe I don't really need to sharpen yet anyway. Oh, okay, good. Good, good, good. Just come a little closer, please. Not now, I don't want you to come over with a jackpot. Good. Nice. Maybe now I can sharpen. Should have done it before I ran over this anyway. Okay. Got lucky, I guess. I didn't do that. There we go again. He wasn't aiming at me, he was aiming at Nero. That's a lot of damage. Maybe I've lost lots of health with the health drain. I wasn't looking at my health bar. Fuck. Oh yeah, right, this thing. I think that killed me once in the first time I hunted them. I didn't expect it at all. Yes, that's also very fun. Especially when you don't use the gate. Then it's extra chaotic. Extra furious. Another Rajang heart. Very lucky. And another one. I guess they're not very rare, are they? Catalysts, so nice. Buff Ticket Plus. A story for testing the limits in the name of perfection is inscribed on this ticket. Yeah, that is the largest. Very cool. Yes, the quest is very cool. Yeah, I'll go back to Celiana. Oh, what was that about? Is that not for another armor then? Or is it just for layered armor? Oh, right, yeah. Well, at least this one is. Yeah, right, it's just more muscly. This was in Dry Sunbreak as well, I think. The other day, I overheard the huntsman mumbling to himself about whether he should accept a training quest for the clutch claw. Even he can learn how to use it too. Well, that one might be funny, yeah. In the arena, so maybe there's something different about it as well. Don't forget the earplugs. Afternoon, 'tis I. An awfully big shepherd hare is inside the arena. Looks a bit different from the usual variety, but no mistaking it's a shepherd hare with those ears. You want to take a look and get some inspiration too? Maybe it's going to be like a really small Garuda? That's always funny when they do that sort of thing. Maybe? I think it is. Yeah, that's pretty funny. This is my spirit animal. Tiny Garuda. That's me. This is me. This is literally me. I have to take it seriously though, I can't get too aggressive. They can still do some damage, even if they're small. easier to hit when they're in the air though, which is nice. It's not just gonna let me do that, is it? Of course, the difficult thing is how hard it is to actually hit them without hitting the wings. Which is not a problem when I've got my purple sharpness, but not with white sharpness. Again, maybe I should have bought Mind's Eye. Maybe that makes it too easy though. Kind of removes one of the gimmicks of the quest, I'd say. It's one of the things that makes it more challenging, more funny. Oh, did it? Okay, well, thanks for telling me. At least if it was only for a second, then that's not so bad, you know. I don't mind that much if it dies every so often for like a second or two, but it's just, you know, what was happening those past few days is obviously... Like, you know, there's no point me streaming if it's gonna keep doing that, you know. But, yeah. Right. Well, yeah, that might be because of one of the settings I changed. That, like, makes it so that if like my connection strength gets low, then it's allowed to kind of reduce the bandwidth of the stream, you know, to keep so that it keeps running. But you know, I'm guessing that seems to have helped the stability of the actual stream, so it doesn't keep dropping out at least. I don't know why I need to use that now, and I never had to do it in the past, but just unfortunate situation. But it's probably a good idea to leave it on though, just in case. It got back okay. I mean, like I say, most of the time it's fine. It's just it's not the most stable or the most the best internet connection. So yeah, when I first started streaming with it, I wondered if it would even work. You know, would I even be able to stream with this connection? But, so I'm glad that it worked better than, you know, good enough. You know, but it's not perfect. Well, obviously I like this quest, but I'm very biased, so I would do. It'd be very difficult for me to not like the Yangaruga quest. Shepherd Hare Ticket. A ticket for those who wish to fulfill their dream of becoming a shepherd hare. We limited the smithy and... got two of them. Yeah, tiny 819 meters or something. Is it meters? No, it can't be meters. Inches. Is it inches? No, it can't be inches. Centimeters? Could be centimeters. I'm not actually sure what the measurement is. I should know that, but I don't.
Yes?
Yeah, now I can see the rewards. About time. I'll get that to level 4 too at some point. What was this? Is that a weapon that I can upgrade as well? Or something? But it... I don't even remember what that was now. Oh right, the Demon Lord Edge. Ah, of course, yeah. I just wanted to... I guess at one point I wanted to make that Maybe I still will. We'll see. Yeah, right. Shepherd hair thingy. What can I do with that then? I'm sure it's a good thunder weapon. Furious Jang. Hairband. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. No. Oh, I can. When can I do this?